Our story begins in Chicago 100 years ago with a young immigrant called Peter Deinica. He worked long hours to send money to his family in Belarus. But in 1920, he heard about Jesus and his life was transformed. Immediately, he wanted to tell others, especially his own people. After completing Bible college, he started preaching tours of Belarus and beyond. He became convinced of the need for a mission dedicated to reaching Slavic peoples. In 1934, he founded the Russian Gospel Association, which later became SGA. The Second World War caused the displacement of millions. Many lived in camps in Germany and Austria. With the Soviet Union closed, the camps provided a way to reach people from these countries with the gospel. Peter would stop in Great Britain on his way to Europe to share about his ministry. Interest grew, and in 1950 the British branch of Sga was formed. For the first 2 decades, Sga's ministry centred on the displaced persons camps, but it also supported literature publications and radio broadcasts into communist lands. By the 1970s, Sga workers were travelling behind the Iron Curtain to comfort believers. On one of these visits to Romania, workers were invited to teach the Bible. Regular teaching visits commenced, but always out of sight of the authorities. The fall of the Iron Curtain resulted in many new challenges and opportunities. Sga received an invitation in 1992 to teach in Moldova. It soon became apparent that Moldovan students needed more than just teaching. Sga provided basic equipment such as writing materials and theological books, and over time support increased to include sponsorship, places of worship and transport. The work continued to grow, and Bible schools were opened in other European countries. But in the year 2000, Sga received an invitation to teach in Central Asia at the Almaty Bible Institute in Kazakhstan. In recent years, we have joined with other Sga branches to take the gospel to Far East Russia. 2020 marks the 70th anniversary of Sga Uk. A time to look back? Yes. A time to give thanks to God? Certainly. But also a time to look forward in expectation to what the Lord has planned in the future.